Top diplomats from around the world are now gathered in the Philippines for the ASEAN Regional Forum, an annual gathering that aims to promote peace in the Asia-Pacific region. Especially after North Korea's latest ICBM launch, foreign ministers will have a lot to talk about in their string of bilateral and multilateral meetings there. Our Connie Kim now joins us from Manila to tell us what major events took place so far today. Connie?
Well, Tom, the trilateral foreign ministers meeting of South Korea, the U.S., and Japan has been delayed for about 40 minutes, starting at around 12:30 p.m. local time. The atmosphere of the talk started off on a friendly note with three foreign ministers greeting each other before sitting down around the table. We still have to wait for the results, but they're sitting together over a luncheon right now, and officials have been telling reporters here that the three ministers are expected to be discussing the implementation of the new UN Security Council Resolution 2371 that's expected to deprive North Korea of a third of its annual export income. So far, U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson has been very firm on Washington's will to stop further North Korean provocations. Speaking to U.S. reporters separately, Tillerson remained consistent in its stance that Pyongyang must halt missile test firings if North Korea wants dialogue with the U.S., and that Washington will be monitoring the implementation of the newly adopted UN Security Council resolution.
And Connie, I hear the foreign ministers of the two Koreas have met briefly, and I believe it's the first meeting of the two officials?
Right, on. We hear it was a brief 3-minute encounter between South Korea's foreign minister Kang Kyung-hwa and her North Korean counterpart Lee Yong-ho as they exchanged handshakes in a waiting room ahead of a gala dinner marking the 50th Association of Southeast Asian Nations Regional Security Forum. Now, the gala dinner was closed to the press, but what I hear from a ministry official was that Kang pointed out that North Korea has still not responded to the new administration's offer for talks following President Moon's peace initiative laid out in Berlin, and that Seoul is still waiting for Pyongyang's response. And to give you a quick reminder, Seoul offered to hold military and family reunion talks, but North Korea never replied, remaining tight-lipped as the offered date for dialogue passed. In response, Lee reportedly said Seoul's proposals lack sincerity as South Korea, in cooperation with the U.S., is pressuring North Korea.
Well, it sounds like quite a terse exchange then, but I guess at least we found out now what had been on North Korea's mind all along about Seoul's offer for talks. And Connie, I hear today's schedule at the forum is jam-packed with multilateral talks.
Right. If yesterday was a day of bilateral talks, today a series of multilateral talks are scheduled, with the highlight being the foreign ministers meeting of the ASEAN Regional Forum. The results of the talks will certainly attract attention as regional security will top the agenda, with North Korea's foreign minister due to be in attendance. Lee is expected to justify the regime's nuclear developments, and he's likely to hold an emergency press briefing like he did last year. Just this morning, when a senior North Korean official claiming to be the North Korean delegation's spokesperson was asked about when they're going to reveal the regime's stance, he said they would wait until after the plenary session of the foreign ministers' meeting. So, Tan, we're expecting quite a few surprises here today, so I'll be sure to keep you updated throughout the day.
Our Connie Kim at the ASEAN Regional Forum in Manila for us. Thank you.